Alright guys, I'm going to call this, this is going to be a Hoss story. So, and we're going to get to a moral of it once I finish telling it. So, a couple weeks ago, I had my skimboard at my apartment. I had my truck in my apartment and my car in my apartment. Okay, so I had the skimboard in the bed of the truck, in the back of the truck, right? I was working on it, doing some fiberglass work. Doesn't really matter, but I had it in the back of the truck so I could leave it out in the sun while I was at work so it could kind of cure and so the fiberglass could settle down. So I got this skimboard in the bed of the truck, right? And it turned into a real hectic week, a real busy week. I thought I was gonna get to the beach on Wednesday. I didn't end up getting to the beach until the weekend. So basically, that whole week, I didn't think about the skimboard anymore at all. I had too much going on. I had too many other things taking my thoughts. Then comes Friday, I'm planning my beach trip for the weekend, and I go to the back of the truck, and I go to take my skimboard out and put it in my car to go to the beach, and the skimboard's not there. And my first thought is, holy shit, somebody stole my skimboard. Like, who would steal my skimboard? It was like used, it was like, you know, I had done a bunch of repairs to it, like, it couldn't be worth anything, right? Why would you steal something that was so, like, I mean, cheap? It was more inconvenience than anything else. I mean, maybe the skimboard's worth $100. Why would you steal that? And I started this whole, my brain went crazy, like, oh my God, like, I gotta be more careful, I gotta stop leaving stuff out, like, maybe the neighborhood's not what it used to be, like, all this crazy crap, right? And I got so far ahead of myself and paranoid about somebody stole my skimboard, like, how could I let this happen? And then, like, I gotta make sure I lock my stuff and all this. And I started to think all these thoughts that I never think and that I know are not good thoughts. They're not, you don't want to think about the rest of your human race like that, right? So once my brain calms down, I start thinking more deeply about this, and I come to, you know, I've driven this truck to work 4 or 5 days this week. The bed is open. Chances are no one stole my skimboard. It just caught a gust of wind and blew out, and I didn't notice it because I never went back to the bed, you know, to check until I needed the board. So really, that's probably what happened. It was my mistake, totally on me, and there's no blaming anybody else. There's no the neighborhood's this, the neighborhood's that. But it made me very aware of how quickly our minds go to the negative, and it goes to this incredibly, you know, diverse and wide-ranging story about all these things that somebody stole from a neighborhood, this, that, I gotta be more careful. It goes to all these things, and you gotta be careful about this, right? So my moral of the story with this talk is, don't judge so fast. Don't judge these situations so fast, right? While I'm saying, oh, the neighborhood did this, I gotta move this, I can't park here anymore, all this crazy stuff, I missed the fact that I just simply made a mistake, right? I put it in the bed of the truck to leave it there for a day, and I forgot to take it out. And so consequently, on one of my trips on the highway, gust of wind came, blew it out, the skimboard's gone. Lessons learned, right? So it doesn't matter, because in the future I won't do that again. But the responsibility for that is on me. It wasn't, and nobody else was involved. It was a mistake that I made, and that little conversation could have been 20 seconds. We didn't have to go crazy getting all imaginative and negative about the neighborhood, the people around, all this stuff, right? Simply was just, I made a mistake, won't make the mistake again, no one's hurt, it's no big deal, the truck's okay, the car's okay, everybody's good. And the moral of my story with this really is just, don't judge so quickly these situations, right? When you lose your keys, it's so easy to just go, oh, my girlfriend put them somewhere different, or my roommate put them somewhere different, or my mom took it, or somebody, and you start blaming other people real fast. And when you do that, you're actually taking your mind off of being able to find a solution in the moment that you need to find a solution, right? If we're going to the beach and my skimboard's gone, I need to find out how to get a skimboard. I don't need to worry about whose fault it is and blaming all these other circumstances, right? If you're going out of your house to go to work and you can't find your keys, it's not the time to blame your roommate, your girlfriend, your mom, your dad, whatever it is. It's the time to find your keys, right? Your focus and your attention in those moments needs to be on the task that you were gonna go to. Like, the reason why that was brought to your attention was because you wanted to have that thing. So these are some things to think about. Let me know your thoughts. Beautiful day out there. Get out there, team.